I'm ready to tell my story about dating in Atlanta. I knew I should have listened to my intuition because you already know what it's going. I met this guy. He was very attractive. He was tall. He was a nice brown skin. He had nice sandy brown hair, light brown eyes. And he was very sweet. We saw each other all the time because we went to the same coffee shop to work. And this time I went to the coffee shop, he said hi to me, whatever. And, he had never really said hi to me before, but, I was looking kind of cute that day. And so as the days went on, I came back, and he slipped me a note. And he was like, hey, I hope you're having a great day. And he gave me his number. And I thought that was so sweet. I thought it was so sweet. And I was like, oh. But this guy, he's like, the way he looked, he was kind of like, he kind of had like an emo look. He had like those gauges in his ears and, which wasn't really something that I liked. He rode a motorcycle. He was cool though, So I got his number and I started texting him. And right off the bat, his energy was weird. Like I'm texting him, hey, how are you? Introducing myself, talking to him or whatever. And at first I was like, why wouldn't he just say hi? But he just slipped a note. Okay. Why wouldn't he speak to me in person? He just slipped a note. I thought it was cute. And so I'm texting him. His energy's a little weird. He's a little standoffish. Okay, so I like to play a game before I really get to know somebody. And so we played this question game, and he was asking me if I was married, if I had kids, kind of normal standard type of questions. But it came off a little too direct to me, like he wasn't like really flirtatious. But I think it's because he had noticed the ring on my finger. The ring is a ring that I bought myself. And so me and this guy, we started dating, we had phone call conversations or whatever. And, the vibe was there. We had a good time. We eventually went on a date. The date was good. He told me what he was looking for in a woman. And he told me that he's ready to get married and settle down. And, he wanted to have more children because he already had 2, right? And I'm like, okay, I have 2 children too, so that works out. He had a daughter around my kid's age, and that's perfect because I do want a daughter, and his daughter being around my kid's age was cool because, that means I ain't got to have another kid. And so, time goes on again, and he slips out the fact that, we was talking about, I forgot, he was joking about something, about choking on I don't know, something he was choking on. I don't know. And I was like, damn, relax. Like he was choking on some water or something. And he started joking about dying or whatever. And he said, yeah, at least I got enough to give all my kids something. I said, oh. He said, yeah, my daughter, my son, and the twins. I said, twins? What twins are you talking about? And he said, I told you I had twins. Well, I don't really know if they mine yet. I'm gonna show you a picture of them. People saying they don't look like me, so I don't really know. He showed me these freaking twins, and they was like 9 months old, and I'm like, instantly, my face drops, like, cause I know you didn't tell me about no twins. Why would I forget you tell me about some twins? He's gaslighting me at this point, telling me, oh yeah, I told you. Nah, you ain't tell me about no twins, right? And so days goes on. And I told him I'm not really feeling that. I'm not really feeling the fact because I feel like you was lying. And I ain't really trying to get into no bullshit. You got like 3 different baby mamas now at this point because the 2 is pushing it. Now you got twins. The twins are young. So I ain't really trying to mess with him like that or whatever. So I end up cutting him off. We stopped talking. And so about a month later, he comes back around. And he came back correct. First off, before I even cut him off, he was kind of acting weird anyway. Like, he would stop texting me randomly, kind of like disappear, stuff like that. So I was kind of like, you know what? I ain't feeling that anyway. I ain't got time for this or whatever. So after I cut him off, he came back around and he came back around correct. I know that you're the woman for me. I really want to be with you. I really want to work on our communication. We're saying all the right things, all the right things. You know, he's coming correct. He's apologetic. He's affirming how he feels about me. He's planning things out. He's telling me how he wants to move going forward. And, you know, so I'm like, okay, cool. So I asked God, I said, okay, I'm going to get us a chance. So I pray about it. I asked God, all right, Lord, I'm asking you to reveal anything about this man that I need to know. Like, what's up with him? And I called in all my angel guys and I said, let me know. I want you to reveal anything that's going on with this man. And when I tell you, shit was revealed. Hold on. This is 5 minutes, but hold on.